Hey, welcome to this episode of Chad's Beer Reviews with me, Chad. And
Christina.
so this is not a beer, but so a couple weeks ago I had the bigger brother version of this beer. I guess I should say what I'm talking about. From Normal, Illinois, Destihl Brewery, Deadhead IPA, West Coast-Style. This one's 7% ABV, 60 IBUs. It was canned just about 3 months ago, a little over 3 months ago. So I poured it into the glass, and I mean it's got a little bit of a haze to it.
Yeah.
It's probably, I feel like kind of like a yellow color. You know, get a nice frothy foam on it.
It's kind of hazy.
Yeah, I mean it's not like hazy, like hazy, you know.
Yeah. Well, I could smell it as I poured it, so it's intense.
Now to me this smells very citrusy and tropical.
This smells like a hazy. Yeah, typical, like...
Well, they're not going for hazy. They're going for West Coast.
It smells like a hazy.
Now, I mean, they're calling this Deadhead, like, are you getting dankness on here?
Not at all.
No.
No, it's just, it's very fruity, tropical.
Yeah. This reminds me of, like, Stone IPA or Ruination, one of those from, like, 10 years ago. I mean, like, there's, like, a little bit of underlying kind of grassiness on this. Like, you kind of, like, get way deep down in there, like, kind of in the background.
Yeah.
A little bit of a grass spice or something, but I would not call this dank.
No, not at all.
Let's see how it tastes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Tastes pretty much the same as I remember as the Imperial version.
Yeah. It's really not as fruity as I thought it was going to be just based on the smell.
Yeah, it actually starts off with kind of a sweet flavor. It has almost like a vanilla kind of thing going.
Yeah. And then it fades and it's a little bit bitter on the back end.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny, by hazy standards, 60 IBUs is pretty high.
Yeah.
By old school West Coast standards, it's pretty low.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of pineapple in there, but it's very subtle.
Yeah, I would call it, it's kind of malty up front or like a starchiness. I mean, there's definitely hop flavor in there. Although I think like the Imperial version was even more flavorful. Because like this is like, I mean, like we said on the nose, like citrus, tropical, you know. It's there, but like it's not like punch you in the face intensity.
Are you getting any dankness on this?
Maybe like a little bit, like kind of like on the finish, like into the aftertaste.
Yeah.
Like it's not so much like dank as it is just kind of grassy or like kind of peppery.
Yeah, if it's there, it's very muted for me. It's not what I thought it was going to be, just based, I don't know, on the can alone. I thought it was going to be pretty dank.
Well, now you know how I felt last week or 2 weeks ago, or whatever. I had that Imperial version.
Is it similar to this?
Yeah, very basically, yeah. Because I went into this thinking this was going to be like Fiddlehead.
Yeah.
Which I think is like the dankest IPA I've ever had.
It definitely is, and I mean, I think we saw that tonight too. Right next to this one. But
yeah.
It's good.
This one has a nice kind of orange flavor. A little bit of like orange peel or like kind of like frozen orange juice concentrate, something like that. And I would say it is pretty bitter.
Yeah.
And the hops definitely linger here. It's like they're like drying out my tongue. It's like a starchy aftertaste.
Yeah, when I first had an IPA and I hated it, it was probably a West Coast IPA. I mean, I like it more now than I did, but it was hard to get past that initial.
Yeah, this is a lot different than today's modern hazies, just because, I mean, like the bitterness on it is so strong, and like the actual mouthfeel is much different. You know, like this is not like the creamy milkshake consistency.
Not at all.
Of so many that we've had.
Yeah.
How would you describe the mouthfeel?
It feels like a medium. It drinks big for me.
Yeah, I'd put it like slightly over medium. Carbonation probably about the same.
Yeah.
Moderate. I will say nice lacing on the glass.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah. I do get a little bit of alcohol warmth on this, although we are drinking it kind of... Just came straight from the store and opened it, so...
Yeah.
Sure, it warmed up a little in the car.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good buy, though. It was like $4.50 for a big 19.2 ounce can.
Yeah. This is like your standard West Coast style IPA.
Yeah. I'd probably rather have like an actual West Coast, like Stone IPA or Ruination, which I haven't had in a long time, or like Pliny the Elder or something like that, you know. Or even like, well, Dogfish Head is East Coast, but yeah, like this is good. It's not great.
Yeah.
And it's, as a consumer, I'm a little disappointed that despite the marketing, it's not really dank. Like, you think, I don't know, like what Deadhead has to do with like citrusy and tropical kind of flavors.
Yeah, when you call something Deadhead, you think...
Yeah, you think it's going to be like cannabis type.
Yeah, you think it's going to be kind of cannabis-y, right?
Yeah.
And just based on the label alone. So yeah, a little disappointed in that, but I mean, it's okay. I don't think it stands out as being stellar, but it's all right. It's drinkable.
I forget what I gave the other one. I think I gave it like a 7.5, maybe 8. I think I'm going to go
lower. 7
on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's good. There's really nothing wrong with it at all. It's just like not, there's something about it. It's like amazing me, you know. I want to be amazed.
Yeah, it's not that complex. I'll give it a 7 too. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like if you give it to me, I'm not gonna not drink it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna seek it out. Basically.
Wish I had some sharp cheddar or something to go with this, you know.
I have some at home.
Yeah. Too late now. All right. Well, thanks to Christina for coming over, and we'll see you for Cider Saturday.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Orlando City won tonight. Woo!
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.